G'day guys, I'm A4 Jim. Well, it's 2023 and let's start right here. I have added a second story on my little 8 wide MOC. I tried so hard and there's so many different iterations and variations of what I wanted. I was very happy with the ground floor. I thought it fit in well with the street, but the second floor I could never really get something that really matched Lego's design. I always felt, and I still kind of do feel, that my designs are just a bit too blocky, whereas theirs seem more elegant and more detailed. But looking at the street now, I think it really fits in. I like the colour of brown because it's only really used as an accent on other buildings, aside from this section here of the detective's office. What I like about this design is not only is there the main arch, but there's these two arches at the side, which connect up with a pole in, I think, a quite unconventional way. I really like the handrail at the front. Those grille pieces just have a great texture, and I think they really add some visual intrigue to this part of the building. The blue at the back, I was going to use dark blue or like a sand blue, because you will notice that a lot of the buildings that look good have more muted colors and less bright colors. As you can see, there's not really any just normal blue in any of the buildings. But that's kind of why I like it. It is hidden back there behind the brown, and it is a bit dark. So I think that the blue really can kind of pop, but also be understated in there. Obviously, I'm going to put some glass or door in back there so it looks a bit better. And I also like this style of building or facade because it's perfect for putting in a minifigure. And you can really create a scene or show off a unique minifigure there. The Lego city is definitely looking more lively. I've got out all the minifigures and I'm in the process of setting up little scenes or little vignettes of life happening in the city. It really adds an extra layer. Some of my favourites include the pizza guy who's advertising pizza. These dodgy looking guys up on the roof of the bank. This guy very slowly making his way down the stairs. And this guy in the shark outfit looking up at some sharks that have been caught. Aside from those, I discovered recently I have so many minifigures that kind of fit into the ocean/water theme, which makes me wish I had a bigger beach or water area. Now, more major work has gone on with the Space Center here, but as you pan up, you can see it's still got a long way to go. I've tiled in and completed the interior of this building, and I really like how it looks. Unfortunately, the top level here, it's incomplete. I wanted to have this observatory module kind of on top, and then I built this square thing. I really don't like it. It's way too square and blocky, and it looks like it's from the 80s. I don't like it at all. I got to redesign the top level. Next to it, we have my pride and joy. This is my latest MOC, and I think it's my best MOC. It's not finished, and it's not studded in, but I just love the way it looks. Some of you might remember that in an earlier iteration of the city, we did have a little bit of a castle up this end, so I've kind of continued that motif with this little kind of outpost here, and I just think it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. There is just enough room for a cannon to sit there. I might add some more details later, but for now, I'm very happy with how that part looks. Moving around, I've continued the mountain up a little higher than I would have liked, but I didn't want to block out the Parisian restaurant, which is my favorite modular, right behind it. And I think this is a good mix. You can still see it, but the mountain does have a little bit of height. Now, under the mountain is another restaurant, and this isn't finalized, but I do like this brickwork that I've created. I've started in a bit of a walkway to the entrance, and I've put some chairs down to mark out where the tables will go. I have this idea of having some grapevines hanging from the roof. This isn't their final design, but I kind of like the way it looks. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this greenery and flowers along the top of the little walls here. It seems like in my city, whenever I don't know what to do, I just add some flowers along the top. Additionally, I know it's ambitious, but I'd like to add a bit of a waterfall, maybe running down here over this window and into a bit of a pool down in here. Let me know what you think. Overall, I'm super proud of how this looks. Well, this is the final area of construction in the city for this video. I have completed the launch facility here, and I have made it compatible with both the Lego City rockets that came out this past year. Right now, the rocket's being constructed, but when it has its boosters on either side, these two support arms fold up and connect in, and then obviously fall away when it takes off. The same with these pumps here. Once this goes up, that falls away. So look, I'm very happy with how this works, and I've made it compatible with both rockets. As we go up, you can see that I've taken apart one of the rockets to show it in kind of a stage of construction. This is another thing that I'm quite happy with up here. Although it's only a few pieces and it's very basic, I do like the crane aspect, and I do think it looks cool like they're building a rocket here. On the back, I obviously have a lot of work to do to create a bit of a station there for the connecting train that goes to the Space Center. And obviously I have to redo part of the Space Center. Oh, and I just wanted to mention, we are rapidly approaching 500 subscribers, and thank you so much for this. It means so much to me. When we reached 200 subscribers, I gave them their own nightclub. And then 400, they got a big billboard. Now for 500, we're going to call my new MOC, the Restaurant 500. So please subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much.